Pues igual que yo. ¿Y qué opina usted? ¿Qué opina usted? ¿Qué opina usted del gobierno canario?
All right. So we're going to be looking at a post that PhiDX made. Now, if you don't know who PhiDX, I'm assuming that's how we pronounce it. He's a really, really massive content creator for Tekken, right? He makes awesome guides. He's just like, he's like the dude deciphering the Matrix, right? He's just breaking it all apart, and he's just an absolute wizard. He seems like a really nice guy. Anyway, he shared this. I just want to talk about it, right? Because, like, you know, I agree, but I also understand sometimes the drama does occur, you know, whatever. So we'll get into it. He goes, I usually just ignore stuff like this, but it's been going on for a few days now. This type of stuff just holds the FGC back. Why are we wasting time on drama when we could be improving and learning and having fun? Life is too short for this nonsense. Now, the stuff that was actually in the pictures that you can see below is a video that has been done by a dude that I follow called D All The Way G. Seems pretty cool dude, speaks his mind. Says what goes around comes around. Ryu Jin at 17 has been exposed by King J and others for being a hypocrite and a clown. And then a follow-up was that Moonsault Slayer said that Ryu Jin's X account has been taken down or something. Twice now he says we've seen someone new show up, cause a storm, get backlash, and then delete their own account. Momo Dog says, you people are so starved for content and it's unbelievable. The reason he deactivated his account is because I told him to so he could prioritize his family over low-life Twitter warriors like you. Leave the guy alone already and makes up some original content for once. Now you might be wondering, like, well, you know, what exactly are they talking about here, right? Well, it is this, okay? So when we scroll down a bit, apparently his grandpa is passing away, right? His whole family's upset and whatnot. Now, I'll be honest, and I've been through this myself, right? Many years ago, right? When my dad passed away, yeah, I got real angry, and you know, I didn't so much take it out on people. I took it out on, like, you know, like I was very aggressive in my videos towards like Xbox and stuff. This is like way back in the day, right? And I think that's kind of normal. People need an outlet. When you got things going on, it's very stressful and stuff like that. But there's an old story that I remember reading about, right? And I think it's very pertinent because you never know with people, okay? And the story goes like this. There was this, you know, there was this dude on a train, and down the end of the carriage, there's a father there with like 2 or 3 kids running around, being all loud and causing a ruckus. And anyway, after a while, the guy gets up because he's tired of the noise. He goes up to the father and he says, "Look, man, do you mind? Like, kids are too noisy. Like, they're disrupting, you know, everyone in the carriage." And the father goes, "Oh, you know, I'm so sorry. We just came from the hospital. Their mother just passed away." Right? Sometimes there are reasons like that. And that could very well be in the instance here with Ryujin. That if these things have been going on for a while, then, you know, unfortunately, it is way too easy for people to use the internet as some sort of like punching bag / journal. And sometimes people feel within their rights to do so, right? Now, and I hope he's okay. I hope his family will be okay. Prayers to them, of course, right? But going back to what PhiDX says, right? The problem with, now, only speaking from the Mortal Kombat community, right? The problem with the Mortal Kombat community is that when I waded into it and I just saw a bunch of shills just shilling shit, right? And that went on for ages, right? Because it's like, all I want is from the very people that I'm subscribed to, who I look up to and I think, man, they make really awesome content. You know, I just want honesty. I just want them to go, yeah, we understand, we hear you as well, right? That's it, right? I'm not asking for a total conversion here. I'm just saying, like, that's what you want, especially when they're so big, especially when they have a big voice. You know, when you're small and you're looking up, you're like, yeah, just, you know, we're here with you, right? Just let us know that we're on the same page. And then a lot of the drama really started when I started calling out gameplay, right? I wasn't happy with the gameplay, right? And then, lo and behold, much to the ire of the only pros in the MK community, they didn't like that. They took great issue with that. In fact, I found out they've been watching my stuff in secret. Well, not secret, just secret from me. For quite a while, you know, trying to make out I was a lol cow because, well, I wasn't as on the same expertise level. Imagine being so fucking stupid to think that you're somehow better than somebody else over a video game. You are dumb if you think that. It is just a video game, right? But what we all have when we have acquired these products is the fact that we've all handed over money for an entertainment package. And if we feel that the entertainment package is not living up to the standard that we think it should, we should all have a voice. Now, sure, you can get some bad actors come in and just cause issues just for the lols. But also, I think that a lot of people who watch guys like me, and I was in the same boat back in the day when it came to the PlayStation stuff. I got on YouTube, I subscribed to a whole bunch of PlayStation people, you know, them battling with Xbox people, and eventually I got the courage to be able to put myself in front of a camera and speak my mind, right? And I still remember the first time I did it. I think I was either sitting on the bed or on the floor in front of the bed with the camera, the old handy cam, doing it. Did it like multiple times because I was terrified, you know. But I just wanted to join the fight. I wanted to get out there and lend my voice, because if they could do it, I wanted to help. I wanted to join the front line with them, right? And I think a lot of people do that. A lot of people, they look at content creators and they think, yeah, I'll do it. And I encourage everyone to do it, because at the end of the day, I don't give a shit whether you're better than me in a video game. What matters is that we paid for a product. And if the product is failing or you're not having fun with it, you are well within your rights to make an X account, to make a YouTube account, Facebook. I don't know who uses Facebook anymore. Right, boomers. Do all that. Have your voice put out there and speak your mind, and don't be afraid to do so. I have been called toxic, hateful, all this sort of shit, and that's because they don't like the fact that maybe there might be an element of truth to it. That maybe I am a voice for those that are thinking the same thing. How do I know that? Because I get a lot of comments on my videos for a long time over the last couple of years of people saying the same thing. Thank you, I've been feeling the same. Thank you, I've been saying the same, right? But that doesn't make me better than them. I was just crazy enough to get in front of a camera. We just need to encourage them to be crazy enough to get in front of a camera too. Alright? I'm no different to anyone else. I'm exactly the same as you guys, right? So, drama, right? You can say, well, I started the drama because I called out the shills. Yeah, that's true, I suppose. I guess I did. But the reality is, though, these people have been coasting along for the longest time, doing their own bullshit, lying or not covering stuff, you know, or whatever. And how does that look? And I know that for a fact too, because if you actually like Google some of these people that I've covered, there's been people calling them out for being shills for years and years and years. This is not some new revelation that I discovered. This is something that they have been exposed by other people, just in like comments on Reddit or X or wherever. This has been happening for a long time, right? Myself and others just put a voice to it and said, hey, we agree with you. These people, I'm not asking, now this is the interesting part, right? I'm not asking for these people's channels to be taken down or for their Twitter accounts to be closed. I don't want that to happen. I just, and have always wanted from the very beginning, honesty. And when I pissed off the Only Pros because their precious gameplay was coming under attack by a guy that didn't know as much as them, which is true, right? But from a fun perspective, I'm like, nah, this is dog shit. Maybe something should be done. Then instantly, they're like, oh my god, how dare you? We need to all come together. We need to improve, as PhiDX is saying. But how do you improve when the only way that these people want things to happen is on their terms, right? There is no I in team. And this is what they want. They go, we need to come together our way. Doesn't work like that, right? It doesn't work like that. And let's be honest here, most people aren't on YouTube doing videos. Most people aren't on X, right? Most people that buy these games are probably just playing with their friends or playing, you know, at home by themselves. Who cares? Like, most people aren't part of this very tiny subset of this, you know, communal toilet that involves all of us, right? Sometimes drama needs to happen. But you also have to understand sometimes too that maybe, just maybe, that if somebody suddenly starts acting out, or they've been acting out for a while, maybe there's a reason, right? I'm always in favor of talking to people behind the scenes, seeing if you can work things out. 99% of the time, I've said this before, I've usually worked things out with people. Some people you just can't, because they have decided for themselves and they have painted themselves into a corner, but this is the way that they view whoever it is. And therefore, if they had a change of heart, then they would look like fools for everyone else, right? And that shows me everything I need to know about them, and for those sort of people to avoid, right? You don't have to have an entire community get along, right? What you need is to find people that you feel comfortable with, happy with, and enjoying the time with, because that's the only thing that matters, right? Nothing else. The rest of it is just noise. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think. Catch you next time.